Playwright Stephen Dietz has an unusual career. In 2010, Dietz was the 8th most produced playwright in America, excluding Shakespeare, tied with Tennessee Williams and Edward Albee. He's had only one play produced in New York, and that was off-Broadway. He shows up regularly on the bills of America's regional theaters and smaller companies, including here in St. Louis, where one of his plays pops up every now and then. Most recently, This Random World played at the West End Players Guild. Like his career, his plays can seem a little different. Not that his characters aren't believable, his dialogue fresh and enjoyable and often funny, but his plots can go in odd and fascinating directions, as in This Random World, subtitled The Myth of Serendipity. Serendipity describes the pleasant happenstance when things unexpectedly work out for the best, as disconnected events delightfully come together, randomly but meaningfully. In This Random World, events don't quite connect. People don't quite recognize each other. Serendipity is just a myth. The play starts with a family, the Wards. Scotty is the mother, Tim the son, Beth the daughter. Bernadette is the mother's caretaker. Rhonda is her sister. She works in a mortuary where she meets Tim, who's trying to straighten out a record of the deceased because of a joke he played. Then Rhonda takes her sister's place as Scotty's caretaker on a trip to Japan. There she meets Beth, but she doesn't know Beth is Scotty's daughter, though Rhonda has information about her mother that Beth should have. Beth met Gary in Nepal. Gary we'd seen breaking up with his very articulate girlfriend, Claire. Claire and Tim had been in love in high school. When they meet, Claire refuses to believe that Tim is really Tim, and it's the most heartbreaking scene in the play. But every scene has real emotional investment, thanks to the writing, thanks to what we know about each character, but that they don't know about each other, and thanks to the cast. Ted Drury fully invested in Tim, the most complete characterization I've seen from Drury. Tina Twardowski sometimes underplayed as Beth, but not enough to weaken a scene. As the mother, Lynn Rathbone made a triumphant return to the stage where she first appeared in 1977. This is how it's done, folks. Kate Weber was a charmer as a sympathetic Rhonda, and Jessa Kunst made her sister Bernadette's dissatisfactions clear. Eleanor Humphrey often sings, as she did recently in The Black Rep's Crowns, but she needed no music to create a fascinating, very entertaining character in Claire, with firm rhythms, reactions, and range. Gary is not a large role, and it never fully came into focus for me in Joel Zumach's performance, but he always successfully supported his scenes. Director Renee Severe-Munzi guided us in exploring each of the characters, and she made intelligent use of the minimal, almost all-black set she created, along with the lighting. Tracy Newcomb designed the unobtrusively appropriate costumes, and Mary Beth Winslow the sound. Thanks, West End Players Guild, for offering me another Stephen Dietz play to enjoy. I look forward to the next one.
As do I, but I hope there's more serendipity and a happier ending.
True, true.